Hi, this is Dr. Jim Sharps again on the IIOM YouTube channel. And today I have a really exciting topic for you. It's one that I'm hearing a lot about, and I'm sure you have family, friends, associates that are experiencing some form of diabetes. And what I want to cover today is some very empowering things to help you to manage and to really prevent it. If you don't have it, if there's a family predisposition, you won't get it at all if you follow these principles. But if you have it, or you know a loved one, a friend, etc., these are some empowering tools that you can employ to reverse it without any kind of meds, without any kind of insulin, anything like that. So I'm going to talk to you about being empowered over diabetes. And the first thing I want to talk about is, and you've heard me say this in the past, how important RBTI can be in this process. Because what RBTI will do, it'll tell you what that person's individual requirements are, what their individual capacities are. You can individualize the program that I'm going to talk about. So it tells you a lot about pH and how well you're digesting your food, oxygen availability, utilization, etc. Things that are going to be very, very helpful in fine-tuning and personalizing the program for you. Okay, but the first empowering thing to know about diabetes is proper hydration. If you're drinking the right amount of water at the right time, that alone can resolve many of the diabetes issues. And you see it when you do the RBTI analysis. You see the blood sugar is really high, but the thing that fixes that is proper hydration, especially if you're using distilled water. It basically reduces that sugar in a very, very powerful way. It provides support to your liver, your pancreas, all of those internal organs that are required for basically breaking down the sugar, the insulin and all that, breaking it down and helping you to use it for energy and not just storing it and causing all kinds of problems, affecting your circulation. And if you let it go long enough, you wind out with gangrene, losing toes, fingers, especially the extremities. The oxygen just can't get through, and so it causes a whole host of issues. And you see people, they start losing a couple of toes, a foot, all the way up to the knee. And then they get more motivated to really start paying attention. So proper hydration is the first thing. The next thing from a naturopathic standpoint is basically eating the right kinds of foods. You need to eat as close as possible to a whole food, plant-based diet. So what do I mean by whole food? It means things that don't come in box cans or bottles. So if you're shopping, even the supermarkets are telling you how to get over diabetes. Do most of your shopping around the edges. And the good news is, while all the produce is there, the things that produce health, the fruits and vegetables, even meat is there. So meat, you don't have to completely give it up. You might want to be very selective and manage it. And I recommend to my clients probably not more than 2 to 3 times a week. But based on your capacity, you can eat it every day, but you want to eat it intelligently. And so from a food standpoint, from a naturopathic standpoint, one of the principles is not eating your heaviest meal late at night. That's what a lot of people do. And we're working, and then we come home late, we're eating late, and that alone, even if you take the same amount of calories in the day and finished it earlier, or you rearranged it so your heaviest meal was that 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. standpoint, that alone will provide significant support for reversing or preventing diabetes. So that's one naturopathic thing. The other thing, there are a lot of really good herbs that you can use, and herbs like bitter melon, like cinnamon, fenugreek. One of my favorite is Gymnema sylvestre. Yep, it's hard to pronounce, but it works real well. So there are herbal protocols that really help with that blood sugar management. And then the last thing I want to recommend is kind of educate yourself a little bit on some of these principles that I talked about and some others that are very, very empowering for managing diabetes. And along that line, we at IIOM, we have a number of courses. They're packaged in both certificate and degree courses, where you can kind of learn a little bit about diet, lifestyle, a lot of these principles that I'm talking about, so that you can be empowered not only against diabetes, but against really all chronic degenerative diseases. And so we'll talk about some more of them in upcoming discussions. But remember this one thing: diabetes management is not a one-size-fits-all. And that's why you'll hear me a lot of times talk about RBTI, because it does help you to significantly enhance and accelerate your program of improvement and empowerment over diabetes. So with that, like and subscribe below for more interesting topics that you'd like us to cover in future episodes. But I want you to be empowered. You know, what we teach here at IIOM, we call it original medicine. It's 8 natural laws of health. That's the most powerful system known to man for preventing and reversing all chronic degenerative diseases. And you've heard me say it in the past. You can figure out or learn about 800 to 8,000 different disease names, or just learn about these 8 laws of health. I talked about some of them today, and how you can put them together in an integrated and comprehensive fashion to deal with all 800 and 8,000 of all of those different conditions and names. So with that, I want to again ask you to like and subscribe below for future topics and topics and content. And I want to wish you all the very best of health, happiness, and God's richest blessings in all of your health, maintenance, improvement, and in all of your endeavors. And until next time, bye for now. God bless.